What's up, Phantoms? It's me, Mr. Darklight.
And I'm Bash of Bash and Brains, and today is Mr. Darklight's birthday bash. That is some really amazing beers. We got the Samuel Adams Oktoberfest Hearty and Smooth for, the month of fall. And then on top over here, we got All Stout. What is it? From Fredericksburg, Texas. Peach Rattler. And I gotta say, both of these have both their amazing taste. Mr. Darklight, birthday boy, how about you give us a taste here?
Thank you. Like I said, I'm gonna turn 27.
Yep.
This is my birthday bash. I wanted to do a drink video. We've been talking about this for a long time, and now we're gonna do it with the Oktoberfest Sam Adams. I always want to try this. I heard so many opinions on these. I heard it's really good. Let's try this out right now.
Let's go for it.
It's really smooth. It feels like that kind of beer that you want to hang out with your friend when you're playing pool. Or like a relaxing day. Like I said, this is their regular Sam Adams beer. The reason why they did Oktoberfest because they want to get more sales for it, and that's okay because once you see Oktoberfest, everyone like me and Bash and everyone else who loves Halloween and fall and everything will buy these beers. It's a smooth and tasty beer. Bash, how do you feel about this beer? I'm gonna pass it to you right now. How do you think about it?
I'm gonna take a swig here. Now, to me, it tastes like a dark lager. Now, it's not exact. It has a hint of porter. Not completely. I'm not a big fan of porter, but it's right on that line. But it's not bad. It's actually pretty good. And I really don't like. Again, I said I really don't like porters, but this. What's that? Would I go for it?
I would go for it for the fall.
For on a star scale, what is it? What you give this? 3? What is it? 1 to 5 stars? How many stars you give?
Damn, that's a hard bro. I love High Life Miller beers. I love Bud Light and stuff like that. To me, to this, it's like if it's like in the fall. If this was like a fall season, I would definitely drink this beer, even though it's not it's the kind of beer that I would like drink in occasions. So to me, I give it like probably like a 5, in my opinion. That's me. I like dark beers. I like stuff like that. I like to feel how these beers always taste to me. I give 5 stars. How you feel about it? What kind of stars you would get?
Now I will give it. Now this is just my honest opinion. I will give it 3, mostly because it is a seasonal and it's only gonna be here for the season of fall. So that's my honest opinion. But it is really good. Again, a little bit of the porter. Me not being a fan of porter is kind of knocking back.
I'm a fan of porter, so like it's different opinions. That's the thing about us is like we have different opinions, and it's okay. We can have different opinions. I love this beer. Bash feels like it's iffy, but that's okay. It's okay because it's like we're getting used to our tastes and how our tastes feel. Like I said, this German beer that I drink, it's more smooth. It feels like a rose wine. When I tried this, I think I even told you that too. Like it feels like a rose wine when I drink this kind of beer, and this is like a brewery beer. What do you think about this beer, Bash? How do you feel about that one?
So,
you can smell
on the scent. So when you crack it open, you do not get the scent of beer. You actually are getting more of the scent of the peach.
Mm-hmm.
But upon taste,
you can drink it all day.
You get first of all, you get a combination of beer and peach. Then right afterwards, you get a pretty good, not as strong, but pretty subtle taste of peach right at the end. That aftertaste right there.
It's rare to have these kind of brewery beers that taste this good to the point that you finish the whole cask. This is the kind of beer I would drink to weddings and to like family gatherings. That's how good it is. It literally tastes like a wine beer. I'm not trying to disrespect High Life Miller. I'm not, because I love High Miller. Me and Bash, we love High Miller. You see me drink the High Life Miller before. But this one right here is that kind of brewery beer that you want to drink at a wedding. And you don't want to stop. That's the thing.
Honestly, what I'm feeling now, I know I don't think it came out for. I'm not sure if it came out for the fall. It has a little bit more of a summer. Like I feel more.
Yeah.
It's more ready for summer. Maybe this was the last of the summer season drinks for Allstat, because they also do have Allstat Kosher. I'm not sure if they have seasonal beers that they put on and take off. But I gotta give it, for me, this is 5 stars.
Yeah.
I'm actually, like he said, we love Miller High Life, and I also love Miller Lite. But
This is my number one.
this is really amazing, and
Yeah.
I honestly want to buy another six pack of this, because this is really good.
Yeah, it is. Right now we're gonna be watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre for our continuation of my birthday bash. We will be continuing our horror and Halloween specials all in October by Monday, sometimes Friday, but we will be posting our Rob Zombie Halloween on October 31st on Halloween. We will be doing that. Like I said, this is my birthday month.
Yep.
We will be doing horror films once again, and like I said, this is our first anniversary of doing horror films in the Beards&Belly's channel. This is our first Halloween anniversary.
Yeah. We've done 1 year. This is marking one more. This is our second year of doing our Halloween themed. Month? What is it for the month of October? And all I gotta say is, Mr. Darklight, happy 27th birthday.
Thank you.
And many more years to come.
Yeah, I want to thank everyone who's been watching our videos, who's been supporting us. There will be more in October. And like I said, if you guys want us to see some horror films that you guys choose, comment down below. Don't be afraid to comment down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't be afraid to share this video, because that really means to us.
Yeah.
Like I said, we will be choosing our own horror films for this month.
Welcome back. And we're back, to Mr. Darklight, or the continuation of Mr. Darklight's birthday bash movie night.
Yep.
So right now, what we got we're talking about the 1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That shows you a lot. Being banned in multiple countries,
Yep.
and at one point even given an X rating. Yeah,
and then in Germany, all that kind of stuff. Here it was like a rated R here, but it's crazy how this movie is so iconic, but also so much of people don't see it until way later.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy, and this is like a cult classic.
It really
for
is.
Here in the United States, so that's really crazy. But yeah, let's talk about the film. Let's talk about the bash. Go right ahead. You said this is your favorite part of the movie because of the scene when you get into the movie.
Oh, yeah. So first thing, one of the first things you see when the movie starts is you see the corpse hanging on a cross, skinned outside of a grave, and they start off the movie with that, which is pretty gruesome. And being an indie film, that did not look fake. That looked pretty good.
Legit, like they waited until the sunset and everything. They put the whole filter on it. It was crazy, bro. It was really good. You could see the eyeball. The eyeball's popping out a little bit.
Yeah, that's good.
These eyeballs here we have. But yeah, that movie, it just goes straight into it. It lets you know how crazy this film's gonna be there on, especially with the gruesome kills that happens in this movie.
Yeah.
But go right ahead about the.
So right off? You got got the five teenagers taking a road trip in the old Ford Econoline, van, and you got Franklin in the wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
You got Jerry driving. You got Kirk in the back with Pam, and you have Sally in the front seat with Jerry.
Yeah.
And they go to the famous. You could actually still visit the gas station and barbecue place.
The barbecue's good there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's very good over there.
And you can visit it in Bastrop, Texas. And one of the things you actually see is parked out front is the actual van.
Yeah, I think it's still there.
Yeah,
that van's still there.
It
crazy.
Still is.
I heard they touch it up sometimes.
Yeah.
So it can look like the legit one. It is the legit one. It's crazy. I always heard about that place. Heard that you can like go through the museum. They give you tours around the gas station and the place.
Yeah.
Like it's really cool.
Yeah. And was it going on? Was it they're running out? Was it one of the telltale signs? They're running out of gas.
Yeah.
And it kind of looks like it's already planned. What I was thinking in my head, I was like, well, one of the people that you see that's gonna, what's his name? He's one of the Sawyers.
Yeah, I think he's like the younger brother, I think.
Yeah, he's his name is Drexler, Drayton, something like that.
Yeah.
They don't really bring up the names, really. So
no, not really.
So he's the gas station owner, basically. He says the tanker trucks.
He's the oldest, I think. Maybe he is the oldest. My bad. I thought you were talking about the other one. My
bad. No. The gas station owner. He says the truck's not going to come with gas till tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So they're basically stuck.
Yeah.
They basically go look for Franklin's grandpa's house, which was one of the side things he wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Starts off with, and right after that, we get into Franklin getting stuck behind, yes, because he's in a wheelchair. So, Kirk and Sally start looking for the swimming hole, and basically, right after that, it starts, right?
Remember the scene where they're showing all the cars?
Yeah.
It was like they found to all the cars that are there, and I was like, oh damn! I was like, they're like, yeah, they're planning all these out. Like it's kind of weird how everything just came out of nowhere, but no, they definitely planned it out.
Yeah, Kirk and Sally are like, what's all these cars here?
Yeah.
Which is something that they did use in the 2005 movie. They showed all the collection of cars.
Oh yeah, all the cars. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all the victims.
Oh yeah, for real. Yeah. It's a good movie. You know, the killings, the story.
Yeah. Mr. Darklight, you could tell us about the first kill right there of.
The first kill. It was.
Kirk and
Sally, right? Kirk and Sally. I think they were gonna go mess around. That's how all these horror films are, man. It's like, yep, there's gonna be some horny teens messing around with each other. That's how it always goes. And then I think Kirk got killed first, cause he goes inside the house.
Yep.
And Sally's looking for him. So she goes later on. He goes in there. They kill I think they bunk him in the head with like a hammer.
Yep.
They killed him. Like he was automatically dead, and they were like cutting him out like he was like a cow or something. And that's when Sally comes running in.
And then the famous scene where she goes running out of the house.
Oh yeah. When she runs out of the house, they grab her. He puts her in the hook.
Yep.
Like how you do it with meat with the cows and all that. And it was like crazy. It was like a crazy scene. I was like, damn. And then there he was just finishing cutting them up, and it was crazy. What you thought about that? What you thought about that scene?
Well, that scene was pretty good. We go on to where Jerry and Jerry goes on the search. Looking for them, and ends up the third victim.
Yeah.
Is added to the collection. One of the scenes they show her what's her name, Sally in the freezer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And she's there. He hears her knocking on it, and she's in there just chilling in there.
Yeah, for real, bro. That was crazy.
And he's the next victim, and then after that, it's like it starts getting late because they were trying to look for the swimming hole in the late afternoon.
Yeah.
It keeps getting later and later and later, and out there.
I think it was really dark already.
Oh, it gets super dark up there in Bastrop, Texas.
Yeah. It gets really dark out there.
It's pitch black.
Yeah.
And Franklin and Pam are chilling with the van and everything. Franklin's honking.
Yeah.
And Pam wants to go searching for them. Franklin had the best idea. He wanted to leave.
He was like, "Yo, we should You know, they're not coming back. Like, come on, like it makes perfect sense just to leave. And she's like, no, we can't do that. And then he was like, well, you go out there and go get. I think he said you go out, get out there and get killed. Then you wait for like a few bit. I think he stayed there for a few bits in the van, and then he changed his mind. He started leaving. He was like,
he's like, all right, I'm coming, because she didn't want to push him down the hill.
For real, dude. I was surprised he didn't fall down. He did, right? He fell down the hill, didn't he? Like,
I won't.
Like when they're going down.
I think so. What is it?
He falls over.
There was the beginning scene.
Like,
yeah, there's, but yeah, was it? I mean, to drag a, I mean, I guess your
that guy
point.
props though, bro. I was like, imagine
The wheelchair through that grass.
Yeah, imagine doing that, bro. Imagine like after you're done, you feel bugs on you and everything. You don't know what's in there, dude.
Yeah, and
I give that guy props for doing that. That's very cool.
they end up, what was it? But after that, thereafter was it while they're searching and everything.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? They're on the, was it Leatherface is already out to kill.
Yeah.
Franklin becomes the next victim.
Mm-hmm.
He takes the chainsaw right to the, I believe, either the chest or the stomach.
I think it was both.
It was right there, both. And then Pam is last one.
Oh,
and
yeah.
she's running for her life. She tries to go back. She makes a weird path.
Yeah, she makes a weird path when she's going in there.
First, she's going. One, it's like, okay, you have the direct path to go back to the van. She doesn't go back to the van. She looks like she's trying to go back to Franklin's grandpa's house.
Yeah.
And then she goes, and then she runs off, and she ends up at the gas station.
Yeah.
And then, well, that's where everything starts changing, because then shows that what's his name, gas station owner is involved with Leatherface, because that's one of the Sawyers. That's the brother, one of the brothers.
Yeah, the oldest brother, I think. Yeah.
And ends up basically helping, and she's there on the floor asking for help, and he pulls out a rope.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, at that point, it's like what's your point? Like, your point of view, like right there, it's like, oh crap.
For right, imagine that. Imagine you just get dropped down by that guy and he ties you up.
And you're
like, damn.
And you're like,
and she's still begging too. Like, she's begging in this movie. Like,
so they're beating with the broom.
For real, like, damn, dude. So yeah, like he takes her back to the house. They do the famous dinner scene.
Oh.
When everyone's there, like we see the mother. The mother's dead.
Yeah.
We see the father. The father's still alive, surprisingly. I was like, oh
damn. A corpse.
Me too, dude. Dude, it was crazy, bro. Like, this is an independent film. Like, I don't know how they made that out. They did great makeup for that dude. Like, that was it didn't even look like he was alive. It was crazy.
When the hitchhiker brother and then Leatherface go up there, they're what's his name, the gas station owner says, hey, go upstairs and go bring Grandpa down for dinner.
Yeah.
They're carrying him in the rocking chair. I'm like, I thought he was dead.
For real, dude. Get the grandpa, they cut her finger and then he's like sucking the finger. Yeah, it was nasty. Dude.
It was so uncomfortable. I think she was freaking out.
I think we were eating too.
Yeah, we were eating. We were eating ourselves.
I was like trying to be like, oh damn. I was like, I stopped eating because I was like, wait,
you saw the old man sucking on his finger.
I was like, hold on a second.
You're like, yo, all right. I was chopping down.
I know you were still eating. I was like, nah, I'm good. I was like, wait. That was funny. It was good. It's a good movie, man. Like that dinner scene is like really iconic. She escapes.
Yeah.
Because they're trying, like, they get the hammer to the grandfather.
And he can't hold it.
He keeps dropping it, and then they're holding it for him, and they still drop it for some reason.
He kept doing it over.
They did it like 5 times.
Right, I was gonna say.
I think she got up, she literally like slipped through them, and jumped out the window. That was crazy. That was cool. I was like, she literally just jumped out. She's bleeding everywhere. She's like limping at this point because she can't really run. So she's limping, not to the car, but she's limping.
Trying to get to the highway.
I was like, well, good luck because you just jumped out a window. I don't think you're gonna make it that far. But then she was lucky that a truck driver came out of nowhere and got her and she told what happened. That was crazy. What do you thought about that scene?
Right there, that scene. So like, with the truck driver was it? So the hitchhiker tries to nab her again, and the hitchhiker, she ends up pushing him. Like she ends up turning around, pushing him to where she's away from the 18-wheeler.
Yeah.
He ends up getting run over.
Oh yeah.
Like he gets his head. I'm not. I'm trying to remember. What is it? His head got run over.
Yeah.
His head, his torso, like that all got run over. He's dead.
Oh, yeah.
And here comes Leatherface, the other brother, and they're doing this whole chase around the 18-wheeler. And the thing is, that scene, it's like, you think you're like, well, she got in the 18-wheeler, like the 18-wheeler driver helps her in the truck. I thought they were gonna take off.
Yeah.
And then there's a scene where her and they go out to the passenger side, and they keep running through, and what the 18-wheeler driver does is he has a wrench, and he throws it right at the forehead of Leatherface.
Yeah.
And then there's a scene, if y'all look, and I've heard this, that the chainsaw that he was using for that scene, the one who played Leatherface, so when he gets knocked in the head, so it's basically a rubber wrench for a prop. It's a prop, but it still hurts, like it still knock you down. When he fell, that was a part of the scene. He didn't account for the actual chainsaw to fall down and hit him in the I think it was the thigh.
Yeah, it was the thigh. I think it was the thigh or the leg. I know it's not the knee. It's probably the thigh. I think it was the thigh. It landed on him. It's cutting him too. It's like, I think he was trying to catch it. And that was actually real. That was not fake at all. That actually was a real thing that actually happened to that dude.
And because the other chainsaws, they've actually had the chain removed
because they always do that.
Because he's moving around with the chainsaw so much, you can't even tell if there's a chain on there.
No, you can't really tell, especially the way how he's moving it too. So yeah,
you're not gonna be able to see it. So you're paying attention to like, oh crap, this guy's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
But that scene, I've heard it, and I think they did a interview about it that he actually cut himself right there.
Yeah.
And you think
I think he even showed the scar too. He even showed how it looked.
Yeah.
Like for real, I was like, damn. It's in the documentary that they did.
But
it was like boom, boom, boom. It was like all X's and everything, dude. It was like crazy. And that's all scar tissue now.
That's crazy, dude. Talk about dedicated.
For real, that's why that movie's like really iconic for that.
I think that's why the scene. I know he's supposed to be knocked out and on the ground, but how are you gonna stay knocked out and pretend you're still when the chainsaw, chainsaw hits you in the leg?
Yeah.
And then he's just there. You can hear him mumbling in the mask. He's going.
Like for real, dude.
I thought she was gonna. So after that, I thought she was actually gonna take off in the 18-wheeler.
That's what I thought so too.
And then this random blue pickup truck shows up. And she hops in the back of that and actually makes it away.
Yeah.
Right before, as Leatherface starts running up to the truck. I thought I was like, wait. I was like, wait. How is that? I was like, you already have the 18-wheeler driver there with the 18-wheeler. I thought they were going to take off in that. Yeah. Why the pickup truck?
Yeah. It was like, that was crazy. It was weird. I was like, okay. I was like, but yeah, 18-wheeler that literally helped you escape. But you didn't even go with him. That was weird. Like, it was weird.
Yeah, it's like...
Yep, that was Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, like my main thing is that my point of view on the movie, I love it. It's like Mr. Darklight said, and I agree. It is a cult classic. This is a cult classic, just like any other movie, just like... Was it The Exorcist, the Amityville Horror, Halloween, Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
You have all these horror movies. Nightmare on Elm Street. These are all movies that, and this one did have a sequel, and then other like part 3,
and a bunch of sequels.
And then they had redos where they redid it again. Games. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Texas Chainsaw Massacre video game.
A new video game that literally came out that long ago. So yeah, like this still is like a cult classic for everyone, especially for this season, especially for the fall and Halloween season. Yeah. But it's a really good movie. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna do more of these horror movies reviews for this month for October. But I want to thank everyone for watching our videos. We want to thank everyone for liking the videos. Please comment down below if you guys want um, us to review a movie, a Halloween movie, or review a horror movie. Let us know in the comments down below so we can know. For now, we do have schedules of what movies and what Halloween specials we're gonna be doing next.
Yeah.
But I want to thank everyone for watching us. Like I said, I'm Mr. Darklight.
And I'm Bash of Bash and Brains, and thank you for joining us for Mr. Darklight's Birthday Bash movie review.
Thank you guys.